Welcome to Chalk Talk, the podcast where we dive deep into the topics that matter most to family owned businesses, entrepreneurs, and anyone navigating the complex world of business leadership. I'm Tiffani Carter. I'm here with Rory Sheppard, and we are excited to bring you insights, strategies, and discussions that reflect the very essence of what we do at ActionCOACH of West Texas. Rory, what's our topic today?
We are going to dive into customer service.
I love that. And I know you're simplifying your YOS. So I know you got it down to less than 5 items. What are they?
Yeah, so for us, and what we kind of teach, and we go way deeper on this than what we're going to do today, but there are 4 key areas for customer service. The first is I have to match your sense of urgency. So if I'm serving you as a customer, that doesn't mean that if you think it's life and death and it really isn't, that I've got to treat it life and death, but I need to at least meet you at the same level of sense of urgency as you have to start. And then I can walk it back from there. But if I don't, you don't think I heard you. And so you've got to be heard. So matching that sense of urgency has to be there. The second one is what I call consider it done. That's just, you are a man or a woman of your word. And so if you say you're going to get something done, your customer should consider it done and they don't have to worry about it again. The third one is consistency. And so I would much rather get a consistent level of service than great level of service one time and horrible service the next. I want it to be predictable. So what is that? Consistency and level of service, and then raise the bar over time from there. And then when I do those first 3 right, I actually earn the right to ask what is probably the most important question that I can ask in a customer service relationship. And that's, how else can I help you? So I need to be able to be at a spot to where that I've met your sense of urgency. You can consider what I say I'm going to be as done. You need to get it in a consistent way. And then I can do additional sales to you and with you in a relationship that grows over time because I've earned that trust. So those are the 4. Each one of those you can go very, very deep on, but those are the 4 that we kind of lay out to say, this is what customer service is.
I love it. You and I both have worked for organizations that are considered high in customer service with HEB and Chick-fil-A. And I know you've had business owners and business leaders in and out of your office all week. And some of those topics have been around customer service. What are you hearing that's the burning topic of those 4? If you had to pick one today to share, go deeper into, which one would it be?
It's a great question. I think that the issue of consider it done may be the one that seems to rise to the top most often. Less about their level of service that they're providing to their clients, but as a client themselves. I can tell you, since COVID, things like lead times and predictability from vendors is almost impossible to guess what that's going to be. And so if I am in a service industry where I'm buying parts, inventorying parts, doing that service, and I've been talking to a lot of those folks this past week, in that space, being able to say with high confidence that it's 5 days or 7 days or 14 days on lead time on a part is almost impossible today. And so had a conversation earlier today, and one of the conversations was just, I've had a lead time for 5 days, and then yesterday it got changed to 3 months with no warning. And so I think that act, or kind of that idea or that concept, when we are the service provider, how do we build that into our processes and our systems so that we're not the one that somebody is frustrated with? So is that secondary suppliers or third level suppliers? What else do I need to do? Do I need to increase my safety stock? I mean, there's a lot of things that I could or should do, but that whole concept of consider it done is is that piece that seems to be a area that is lacking in today's, especially in the service industry.
Right.
I'll give you a quick story. I not in service industry, not related to lead time and parts, but worked in an organization where I spent a lot of time dealing with someone in recruiting. And one of her favorite lines, and this kind of grew into this concept for me around consider it done in customer service, was one of her favorite lines was consider it done. And when she said it, I could believe it. If she made that commitment, she said, I'll have it done by Thursday. It was done. I never had to follow up, never had to go back, any of that. But one of the people on her team got enamored with hearing her boss say that, and she started saying it herself. The only problem was when she said it, I couldn't believe it. And so I had to always follow up. I always had to go back and say, where are we on this? You said you were going to have it done yesterday. It's still not done. What's going on? And so I think even when we're not in an industry that depends on lead time and parts, we've got to have an attitude that says when we say that, even if it's just implied, the person on the other end needs to believe it and know that it's true.
Yeah, I love that story. Never gets old. But knowing when you can say it, when you can't, is super impactful.
Yes.
Love that. Awesome. Well, we appreciate you guys joining us for Talk today. We want to hear from you. If you have a burning question or a topic you would like us to explore, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Your insights and challenges are what drive this podcast. Have a great day.